I'm Rob Bell, and I'm passionate about finding out how stuff works. From major landmarks to modes of transport, just what are the behind-the-scenes secrets that keep us entertained and keep us on the move? Well, I'm on a mission to find out. I'm heading to one of London's most recent landmarks. Built for the millennium, this superstructure has already been completely remodelled into one of the capital's hippest venues. Coldplay, Beyonce, the ATP tennis, and some of the Olympic Games have all been headliners at the O2. And it doesn't stop there. 2012 saw the addition of a new attraction at the O2, and it's not one for those lacking a strong head for heights.
Brilliant.
Well, it's branded as Up at the O2, and like the Harbour Bridge in Sydney, it's a chance to kit up in some safety gear and climb up onto the roof for one of London's newest and strangest views. My guide today is architecture enthusiast Claudia, who is showing me the ropes and taking me to the top. Oh, it's actually quite bouncy.
Yes, it's very bouncy.
It's like kind of like a trampoline. God, it's quite steep.
Yeah, it's 28 degrees steep on this side.
After a bit of a bouncy climb, we finally see some spectacular engineering up close. So here we are, Claudia, on top of the O2 Arena. How high up are we here?
We are 52 metres high. So when the building was first designed, it was made to fit in with the Greenwich Meridian time.
Okay.
So the building was designed to be 52 metres tall to represent the number of weeks in the year. It's got
Okay.
12 masts to represent the months, and then it's 365 metres in diameter to represent the number of days in the year.
So what is the material that the roof's made of?
The roof is made of PTFE, which is a type of plastic, and it's 1 millimetre thick.
Just 1 millimetre?
Yeah.
Across the whole of the roof?
Yeah.
And that's strong enough to kind of withstand the wind and the rain and everything coming down, as well as, I guess, the tension of the cables that are holding it.
Yeah, it's incredibly strong.
And so what about the walkways themselves? What's that made of?
Yeah, the walkway itself is made of the same material. Again, it's 1 millimetre thick, but instead of being one flat sheet, it's actually all woven in together to give it a bit of a more trampoline-like texture.
OK, yeah, it was a bit bouncy on the way, but if we were to try and do that on the roof, you wouldn't get that bounciness?
Not the same bounciness, no.
So the arena was built as a temporary structure for the millennium, yet here we are over a decade later, kind of standing on the top of it. Should I be worried about that?
No, not at all. I mean, initially they wanted it as a temporary structure to just last for the full year, but the plastic itself can last up to 50 years, and the walkway as well, so it should, in theory, be here for another 40 years.
So essentially I could come back another 40 years and still be able to come up here and
Yeah.
see the same things. Although today the views aren't the best because of the weather. Maybe in 40 years it will be better, but to be honest, personally, I'm happy. I'm getting to see up close and personal the engineering behind this really quite fascinating building.